Salutations. My name is Cedric Whistler. Joining me today is a representative from the Association of Chevaliers. This week, I'll be presenting the second episode of Cecil and Sebastian's extraordinary exploits. Cecil and Sebastian are parishioners at Saintly Souls Apostolic Ministries of Somerset, Massachusetts. Several Sundays past, Pastor Seymour Jenkins was delivering his Sunday sermon when a noise suddenly startled the parishioners of Saintly Souls. It was a noise that sounded something like this. Pastor Jenkins paused his Sunday sermon, gazed amongst the parishioners, anticipating some further disturbance. When there was none, he resumed his Sunday sermon. Cecil and Sebastian were sitting amongst the parishioners in the pews when Cecil said to Sebastian, in hushed whispers, of course, "Sebastian, do you perhaps smell something?" Sebastian stayed silent, gazing at the crucifixion of his Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Cecil pressed on, saying, "The scent distinctly smells of anus excretus." Sebastian still stayed silent, making Cecil somewhat suspicious. Finally, Cecil said, "Sebastian, have you passed gas here at Sunday church service?" Sebastian suddenly ceased his silence and said to Cecil, "Yes, Cecil, I've passed gas. And I suspect that I've soiled my trousers." Now, this is where this story becomes extraordinarily interesting. Unbeknownst to Cecil and Sebastian, Pastor Jenkins again paused his Sunday sermon and was now listening to Cecil and Sebastian's discussion concerning the passing of gas. Pastor Jenkins said, "Cecil and Sebastian, have you something to share with these parishioners on this splendid Sunday?" Sebastian was starting to speak, but it was Cecil's voice heard saying, "Pastor Jenkins, it appears that Sebastian has passed gas here at Sunday church service." Pastor Jenkins considered these words for some moments, then grievously said to Sebastian, "Sebastian, it's a sin to pass gas at Sunday Mass. I suggest that you say some prayers to your Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ." Sebastian accepted Pastor Jenkins's advice most graciously, and Sunday's sermon again was resumed. Mass came to its eventual conclusion. Most parishioners were exiting the premises, while Sebastian stayed to say some prayers to Jesus Christ. Some parishioners stayed, offering Sebastian various remedies for flatulence. Sebastian accepted these offerings most graciously, then excused himself to the gentlemen's lavatories to see to his soiled trousers. And this is the conclusion of the second episode of Cecil and Sebastian's extraordinary exploits. In next week's episode, Cecil and Sebastian shop for cakes, sweetmeats, and savory, succulent sausages. I've been your presenter this afternoon. My name is Cedric Whistler. I bid you salutations and Auf Wiedersehen.